Hello and welcome to Board Game TV. It's Adventure Monday and we're playing Ghostbusters. And we're playing the Cedric Scramble campaign scenario 1. Daydream me a dream. After putting the patrons of the Sedgewick Hotel into a deep slumber, the rogue Sandman has taken up residence in the infamous ballroom. With no wake-up call coming, you are the only obstacle between his goals of putting the world to sleep. The gates in this scenario are nicknamed slumber gates, as they often cause you to drift off into the land of Nod. Closing the last open gate moves all ghosts to the map to the spirit world except for Sandman. Asleep. If you get put to sleep, you lose all attached streams. You cannot perform actions. While adjacent to an asleep Ghostbuster, you may spend one action to wake them up. Need a 4 higher to hit gates. To hit. And then wake up each asleep Ghostbuster. To close, 2 streams. When missed, that Ghostbuster becomes asleep and the ghost from the spirit world emerges. Scenario results in close each open gate, defeat Sandman. Fail, a ghost must emerge from the spirit world and none are present or all Ghostbusters are asleep. And Sandman, this is kind of one of the better campaigns for this one because this includes a lot of people from the cartoon, and this is the Sandman from the cartoon. 4 higher to hit, 4 streams, at least from 3 Ghostbusters. When hit, moves 1 space away. When trapped, place on a character card. When asleep, you are put to sleep, and the Sandman moves 1 space in a random direction. At the end of each round, Sandman teleports, passing through intervening spaces to a random space adjacent to the nearest Ghostbuster that is not asleep. Then roll the event die. If a closed gate is rolled, the Ghostbuster is put to sleep. Ah, man. And this is, I don't expect to do good on this campaign. I'll be honest with you, this is some hard stuff. And this game is wonky, and yeah, it's very pro the bad guys. All right, so we got to close all the gates, and then by the time we can do that, we can go after the Sandman. So let's first head this way. I think what we're gonna do. All right. So we have Peter Venkman. He's driving the Ecto-1. So I think what I'm going to have him do is we'll move Ecto-1 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll just have him come out there. Let's put it there. Okay. And I think he's going to do his maneuver where he comes out. Unfortunately, there's a ghost right next to him. It's a big one there too. But I may not go for that ghost. What I think I may do is I may have him go for the gate. So let's see how that's going to work. Alright, we'll roll the die. And remember, on these gates we need a 4 or higher. And we got it. Alright, so Venkman hits this gate. Alright. And that's the end of his turn. Winston is next. And Winston was in the passenger seat, so he'll do his maneuver. He'll come out. He'll move 1 space here. And let's see here. Well, we'll just move 2 spaces. I'm sorry. We'll do 2 spaces because they can move 1 or 2 spaces. And he will try to close that gate as well. And you're going to try to hit it. It needs 2 streams. Let's see if we can keep our luck going. Wow, that hit those. So let me re-roll that. Hit that. Fell out. 5. Okay. So we got a 5. And there we go. Winston puts this. This gate is closed. And we have closed a gate. And we're going to give Winston and Venkman experience. And so far, so good. Now, the monsters we have in here are, galloping ghouls, gruesome twosomes, boogaloos, manifestations, and we have a couple fearsome flushes in here. So we'll see what that's about. So next, let's go with Ray. What do I want to do with Ray? I think what I'm going to have Ray do is I'm going to have Ray come out, and I'm going to move him back 1, 2, and he's going to try to hit that Boogaloo manifestation. He's a big guy. Let's get him out of the way. We don't want him in our area, so let's go ahead and do that. 4 to hit, 3 streams though, man. Well, I don't know if it'd be a waste of time to do that, to be honest with you. Yeah, I don't know. Well, you know, here, let's do this again. See, I can go 1, 2, and then I can go 1, 2. Let's go 1, 2, 1, 2. And that way I'm kind of close to this. The Fearsome Flush is kind of close, so we can do that. Alright, last but not least is Egon. Let's have him come out. What do I want to do with him? Maybe I can have him go help Ray. So we'll have him come out and go 1, 2, 1, 2. That way he can maybe block a little bit. No, let's have him go here. Okay, and that's the end of the turn. Alright, so let's go ahead and roll our event die and see what happens. Alright. We have the wild. So what's going to happen is everybody is going to move. I hate rolling that thing. I do. I think it's everybody's going to move like they had just been missed. Well, let's find out. Come on. Yeah, I think it's as they roll. You roll it, and this is as they were missed. So let's go ahead and we'll start. We'll start up top and work our way down. How about we do that? All right. So the Galloping Ghoul, it moves 2 spaces in a random direction. So let's go ahead and do that. And it's going to move 2 spaces, 7. It's going to move 1, 2. Okay. This one here. Moves 1 space towards the closest Ghostbuster, so it'll go here. Then moves 1 space in a random direction. 2. Alright, moves back. Alright, the big Boogaloo moves 2 spaces towards the Ghostbuster and then moves 1 space in a random direction. So it's going to pop 1, 2. It's going to pop Venkman. Venkman's going to get slimed. He's going to gain an experience points for that. And then that guy's going to move 4, and he's going to move back actually to where he was, and he's going to slime Venkman again. And that's going to be a problem because then Venkman will have no actions. Okay, the Fearsome Flush moves in a random direction until an obstacle on the map stops its movement. It's going to move 6, so it's basically going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there we go. Okay, we'll start with this one here. He's going to move 1 space towards Ray, and then he'll go 3, and he'll go here. Okay, I remember I did that one. 7, so he's just basically going to go 1, 2, and then he's going to get 3, and then he's going to, yeah, then he's going to stop. Sandman, he does a special thing at the end of the turn. So that's that. We did that Fearsome Flush. Let's do that Boogaloo manifestation. Now he's going to move 2 spaces towards the nearest Ghostbuster. And then 3. It's going to move back 1. Okay, Galloping Ghoul here is going to move 2 spaces up. Okay, here our Fearsome Flush is 1, and he would bump into him, so he's just going to stay there. The Boogaloo Manifestation is going to move 1, 2. He's going to go there, and then he's going to go 1. This Galloping Ghoul is going to go 3, and then he would just stay there. And then this one right here is going to move towards the Ghostbusters. I believe he moves, yeah, and then he rolled 2, so that would be straight up 1. Okay, jeez, what a turn. I hate it when that happens. Now the Sandman. At the end of each round, Sandman teleports to a random space adjacent to the nearest Ghostbuster that is not asleep. Okay, so the nearest Ghostbuster is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It can either be Ray or Egon. Let's say 1 through 3 Ray, 4 through 6 Egon, or no, I'm sorry, Winston or Ray. Let's say 1 through 3 Winston. Okay, so he's going to move towards Winston. So he's going to move here, and then what he's going to do, adjacent to the nearest Ghostbuster that is not asleep, then roll an event die. If a closed gate is closed, if a closed gate is rolled, that Ghostbuster is put to sleep. It is not a closed gate. It is one of these, so he is not put to sleep. Okay, so it's our hero's turn, and I think what I'm going to do is Venkman cannot go. He's stuck because he has the 2 slimes on him. So he's going to spend his turn removing a slime. Ray, his turn, he's going to remove the other slime from Venkman. And then let's see, I'll move him 1, and then he's going to get in the car. Alright. Make sure there's no lines here. You know, there's no. Ray is going to shoot at that gate. See if we can hit it. 5. He does. So that's 1 for Ray. And he's going to use his second action to try it again. And that time he failed. So when the gate is missed, that Ghostbuster becomes asleep, and then a ghost from the spirit world emerges from that gate. Okay, so he's asleep. I'm going to put an upside down token on him to make sure you know he's asleep. Now when you're asleep, lose all streams and skip each of your turns. So we lost that stream right there. So that stream is no longer on there. Okay, so it's Egon's turn. I can try to wake Ray up, or I can try to go and close that stupid gate. I think I'm going to try to go and close that stupid gate. Oh wait, we have to have a ghost emerge from the spirit world, so let's do that first. 5, and we have a Fearsome Flush right there. Okay. Alright, we got a 5, so here we go. And he's going to try again with his second action. 5 again. So we close this gate right here. Egon's going to get an experience point. And that's 2 gates closed. And now is the end of the turn. Let's see what we get. We get Square. Now Square is open. So, but a ghost from the spirit world just emerges from the gate. We want an open gate, so we're going to put a Fearsome Flush. 3, and he'll go here. Okay, now Sandman will go, and the nearest Ghostbuster that is not asleep is going to be Venkman. So he will move here. And let's see here. We got to roll a die. And it's the square. It is not a closed gate, so he is not put asleep. So there we go. Okay, so it's the hero's turn, and Venkman is first. And I think what I'm going to do, wow, I could. One, I'll have to back up some. I got to get down here. And although there's not really anything blocking my, well, line of, I could drive, technically I could drive in the hotel, but that just doesn't make any sense. So that would be stupid. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to maneuver, well, I would lose his turn if I did that. I think what I'm going to do is let's have Venkman. He's going to go 1, 2, and then he's going to spend an action to wake Ray up. Okay. And then Winston will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then I think it's Ray's turn. We need to get that galloping ghoul out of the way. Well, we don't necessarily need to. So what I think I'm going to do with him, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then Egon will come down 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is the end of the turn. Let's roll a die. We have the ways. We have another open gate. So a ghost will emerge from there. Galloping Ghoul is going to move 3. He's going to be there. Okay, and the Sandman will go to the closest one, which is Venkman again. And let's see what he rolls. A wave, an open gate, so he's not put to sleep. So the Sandman's having trouble putting people to sleep, which is great. Alright. Peter Venkman's turn. I think what I'll just do is I'll just have him go into the car. And then Winston's going to go. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to put the car there. And then Winston will go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there we are. Okay. And I think it's going to be Ray's turn. We're going to move him 1, 2, and then we're going to move him again 1, 2. And then Egon is following behind 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so there we go. That's the end of the turn. Let's see what we can do. We get across this time. We've got a closed gate, so each Ghostbuster within line of sight of one or more closed gates rolls the event die. Okay. Alright. These two are not in line of sight of the closed gates. There's a wall there. There's ghost here. This blocks line of sight, so they're not in line of sight. Actually, he's not going to be in line of sight either because they're in the car. They're considered to be in the front. These ghosts are blocking their line of sight. So, and line of sight is like 3 spaces as well. So they're not in line of sight. So we got lucky on that. Well, that's pretty good. Okay. So it's the hero's turn. Now let's do Venkman, and I'm going to have Venkman get out of the vehicle. And I'm just going to move him 1, 2, and he's going to attack that galloping ghoul. And of course he needs a 3 or higher to hit. And he got it. So there's nobody adjacent, so he gets that. There we go. Winston's going to move. 1, 2, 3. We're going to maneuver him out of the vehicle, and he will try to close that gate. Okay, well, that's a 6, yeah. So we put a stream on Winston. Winston, he puts a stream on there, and that is the end of his turn. Now we have Ray, and he's going to try to close that gate. Okay, he got a 4, so that's 1, and he's going to try it again. 5. Boom, I'm rolling really well. Well, this gate is now closed. And then I will do Egon, and he will gain an experience point. And Egon will try to get that galloping ghoul. Let's see what he gets. Oh, he rolls a 1. Now, he gains an experience point because of that. That's his thing. And when missed, move 2 spaces in a random direction. So he's going to move 4, 1, 2. And that's, I think what I might do is just move Egon 1, 2, and that's basically it. Okay, so let's roll the event die. We get a star. There's not a thing for that. So what's going to happen is within line of sight. Okay. He's not in line of sight. They're not in line of sight. However, he is. Ray is. Any of those gate symbols rolled. Alright, each ghost in line of one or more closed gates rolls the event die if the symbol is rolled. So if this is a square. Oh, shit. It is. He becomes asleep. Alright, so again, he's asleep. And a ghost is going to emerge from him. 5. So right here. And now it's the Sandman's turn, and the nearest guy is Egon. Let's see what happens. Okay, he rolls a cross, and that means that Egon is now asleep. Okay, so there we go. Now it's the Ghostbusters' turn. And man, I gotta get Venkman. He's got to go. So we're gonna go 1, 2. Oh, that's right. There's a wall there. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go with Venkman here, and he's gonna try to hit that ghost right there. And he misses. And so it's going to go 4, 1, 2, right on the freaking Ecto 1. Winston's turn. He's going to try to put another stream on that gate. Oh, grabbed the wrong die there. And a 6. And there we go. That gate is closed. All ghosts from the spirit world, if I remember right, except for the Sandman, are now back in the spirit world. So now what we got to do is we got to get the Sandman. Because Ray and Egon lose their turn. And that is it. So it's roll an event die. It's in and around. Of course, there's not going to be any ghost. Each Ghostbuster within line of sight of a closed gate. And it's freaking Winston. So this is a wave. And no, okay. And now the Sandman will go, and the nearest guy that is not asleep is Venkman. And unless I roll a chaos die, yeah. And we did not. So Venkman is now asleep. This is bad because the only one who can go this round is Ray. And here we go. So I'm going to move Ray 1, 2, and I'm going to spin an action to wake up Venkman. Okay, and that's the end of the turn. And so now we're kind of stuck like this. Let's roll the event die. It's the waves. Alright, so it's a closed gate. There's nobody in line of sight of that, so we don't have to worry about that. But the Sandman will go and he will try to close gate. He does. And so he puts Venkman asleep again. And so now we're kind of stuck, because this is kind of stupid, because now because now it's just going to go like a back and forth unless something happens to where I can't put somebody asleep. So he's going to, because he's going to wake up Venkman, and then we're going to move him there, and that's the end, because these two guys can't do anything. So now we go to the end of the round. We get a circle. It's a closed gate. There's nobody in. Actually, he is in line of sight of a closed gate, and it's a circle. No, okay. So there we go. But the Sandman will go, and he'll roll, and he rolls a closed gate, and he puts Venkman back to sleep. Okay, so basically, this is crap. This is just back and forth, back and forth. There ought to be a way that you miss a turn, then you can wake up. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think that's what I'm going to do, because this is kind of ridiculous. This can go on forever like that. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to start a brand new round. Venkman still misses a turn. Okay. Winston is going to try to hit the Sandman. Well, I rolled the wrong die. 5. So Winston puts a stream on the Sandman. Okay. Now this is going to be a problem, because the next turn then I can... Well, we woke with Venkman up. Now it's Ray. And Ray's going to move 1, 2. Wait, he was here, right? Oh, yeah, I just move 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Egon is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now it's the Sandman's turn. And he's going to try to put Winston to sleep. Okay. He rolls a closed gate. So he puts Winston to sleep. So Winston loses all streams. And let's roll. Alright, we did. So now we got to roll to see. He is not in line of sight of square, so there we go. Okay, so now it's the turn. Venkman will roll. Now he actually he would have moved 1, yeah, and then he moved back. So Venkman will roll. Damn it, wrong die. And it's a miss. You are put to sleep, and then Venkman will, and then he will move 1 space in a random direction. 4. So he will go here, and he will slime Venkman. Well, that'll give him an experience point. And he loses all that action. So it's Ray's turn. 1, 2. He's going to wake up Winston. And then it's Egon's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, let's do the end of the round again. This is crazy. Alright, circle. So we know he's going to put Venkman to sleep. And then line of sight, but nope. Okay, so it's Winston's turn. Winston's going to get in the car and move the car. 1, 2, 3. He's going to come out there. Alright, and then with his last action, he's not going to come out, he has to stay in there, so he only did 1 maneuver. this can go on forever. So let me figure this out. Okay, so what I finally was able to do, because of the way this goes, is I got everybody close to him. He should be right here, and everybody's free. So we got a good turn starting now. The only one that's asleep is Venkman. Okay, so Winston's gonna go. So Winston's gonna go first. He's gonna roll, and he rolls a 1. So he missed him. So let's put him to sleep. And then the Sandman's going to move 1 space in a random direction. And he moves here. Okay, so now Ray is going to go. Ow. Alright, and Ray hits him. Okay, he can't move off the map, so he can move back 1. Egon is going to go. Well, Ray's going to go again, I'm sorry. This time he rolled a 1. What that's going to do is he's going to lose his stream and he's going to fall asleep. So now it's Egon's turn. Egon's going to go. He rolls a 1 and he's going to miss, and now all Ghostbusters are asleep. So the Sandman won. What a frustrating set of rules. If you don't roll good, you're screwed. But let's say, alright, the Sandman got away, but we foiled his plan. Let's go ahead and move on to the second scenario in this game. Alright, so we're at scenario 2, Fear Comes to Town. The boogeyman is trying to scare up some fun at your expense. Before you shake in your boots at the very thought of facing the boogeyman, make sure you have your friends back. The gates in the scenario are nicknamed Fear Gates, as the ghosts that emerge from them scare the snot out of you. You might even be too scared to shoot at them. Closing the last gate removes all ghosts on the map, except for Boogeyman. If Boogeyman opens a gate there are no closed gates, you fail the scenario. We have 2 closed gates. 1, 2. We start out with 2 closed ones there. Fear Gate, 4 or higher to hit, 1 stream. And then when missed, a ghost from the spirit world emerges from that gate. That Ghostbuster cannot perform combat actions against ghosts of that name during the following round. Alright, so it's a little interesting. So we close each open gate, defeat the boogeyman. A ghost must emerge from the spirit world, none are present, or there are no closed gates on the map at the end of a round. That's how we lose. Let's take a look at the boogeyman. Again from the cartoon. It's him. 4 higher to hit, 4 streams, at least from 3 Ghostbusters. When hit, he moves 2 spaces towards that Ghostbuster. When missed, he moves to a random space adjacent to the nearest closed gate. At the end of each Ghostbuster's turn, Boogeyman moves 1 space towards the nearest closed gate. At the end of each round, if Boogeyman is adjacent to a closed gate, roll the event die, and if you rolled any closed gate symbol, open the gate he's adjacent to. And Fear Ghostbusters adjacent to Boogeyman cannot take actions. So there we go. Alright, so it's our guy's turn, and here's his miniature. It starts way down over here. And so Venkman, well, we're going to try to get the car here. Fortunately, we got a couple ghosts in the way, so that's going to be a problem. So let's go ahead and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll have Venkman come out, and I'll have him move 1 space. Okay. And, well, actually, I won't. I just have him come out, and I have him try to hit this gruesome twosome. And he missed. So, moves 1 space towards us, and then he moves 1 space in a random direction. 4, and he's just going to move 1 space back. Okay, so Boogeyman is going to move 1 space, and that's it. Alright, the next guy to go is Winston. Let's get Winston out here. He's going to get out, and he's going to try to trap the gruesome twosome. Alright, he hits him. And with his second action, he's going to shoot again. And he missed. So there we go. So he's going to move one space towards Winston, and then he's going to move one space in a random direction, and it's going to be 4, and he's just going to move back where he goes. Alright, Ray's coming out. He's coming out the back. And, well, we got a couple ghosts in our way. But let's see if we can't get... We'll move him 2 and see if he can't hit him there. 6, he does. So he puts a stream on him. And he's going to trap him. Oh, I forgot to move the boogeyman. Alright, so that's good. And let's see what else I want to do with Ray. I think I'll probably move him 1, 2. And then Egon comes out. And I think what I want to do with Egon, and then we'll move him 1. And then with Egon, I think what I want to do, what do I want to do? Well, looks like, I guess I can do that. He's going to try to hit that galloping ghoul. That's a 1. That's a miss. And he's going to move 2 spaces in a random direction, which could be helpful. 4. He's going to move back here. And that's basically it for Egon. I mean, I guess I can move a little bit closer. I'll move him here. And the boogeyman will go. Oops. And then now let's move. Let's roll to see what happens. On the... event dice. Star. Star is a closed gate. Alright, so the star was up here. Yeah. So what's going to happen is a ghost from the spirit world emerges from the ghostbusters nearest to that gate. That ghostbuster cannot perform combat actions against that type of ghost. We're going to have a fearsome flush come out. And it's going to be 8. And so a fearsome flush is going to come out here. It's Egon. He's closest to the gate. And there we go. Now the boogeyman, nope, that's it. That's all we're gonna do. Alright, so it's going to be our Ghostbusters turn. And let's get Venkman going here. And we want to try to work our way down here. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Winston is going to do the same thing. He's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Ray is going to move 1, 2. And he's going to try to hit that gate. And that's going to be a miss. Yep. And we're going to have another fearsome flush come out now. And he's going to come out here. And that's the end of Ray's turn. So Egon's going to move 1, 2, 3. And that'll be it for him. And let me, since I forgot to do the boogeyman, 1, 2, 3, 4. He's not adjacent quite yet. And we roll a star, which is up there again, and the closest one again is Ray. So a ghost is going to come out, and he's going to be at number 5, and he's going to go right here. Alright, and that's the end of that turn. Alright, so I caught a mistake I made. The boogeyman should have been right here. If you go by the number of movements he should have had, and I rolled a square. This is a cross, or plus, or whatever you want to call it, and so it doesn't open the gate. So the Ghostbusters are fine for now. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with Venkman, and Venkman is here, and he's in with a line of sight of this gate. So he's going to try to close it. And he rolls a 6, and he does close it, and that's going to give him experience, and we have closed this gate. Alright, and that's going to give him one more action, to do. And let's see where we want to send him. Let's have him go, well, I guess we kind of got to head back up there. I don't know. Let's go have him go 1, 2. Okay, Winston's turn, and really, I wasted some turns with him. Man, actually, no, let's do this. Let's have him go towards the boogeyman. 1, 2. And then he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll just leave it there. Oh, that's right. They're blocked in. They got to go around. Well, crap. Okay, well, let's... yeah, 1, 2. And then we're going to have them go 1, 2. And, alright, so it's Ray's turn. And Ray will try to close that gate up there. 4. I believe that's going to be a hit. And so Ray has now closed that gate. And let's give him an experience. And let's have him move 1, 2. He wants to deposit his ghost as he has there. And now it's Egon's turn. And we have just one open gate left. So let's go 1, 2. And there's a ghost in the way there. So we don't have good line of sight on that. So let's just move him there. And that'll be the end of the turn. Let's see what we roll. We roll a plus, and it's a closed gate. Okay, the one closest to that gate, I guess, would be Winston. And so a ghost is going to come out here. And then the boogeyman is going to try to roll a plus and see if he can get it. He does not. He rolls the wild. And so that is the end of the turn. Okay, Venkman's up. Let's have Venkman go. There is a galloping ghoul in the way there. And if he hits it, it's going to slime Winston. But let's see here. 1, 2. I still can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, Winston's going to go. And I think I'll move Winston back 1, and then I'll just try to... Or I'll move Winston here, and he's going to try to hit that galloping ghoul. And he misses. Well, that's not good. So he's going to roll. He's going to move 8. He's going to move 1, 2, and he slimes Winston. Well, that's not a good thing. Okay. Ray, we're going to move Ray here. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. We're moving down, and Egon is going to try to close that gate. And he misses. Alright, so it goes from the spirit world. Alright, it's going to merge from there. 6. So he's going to be here. And Egon will go again and try to hit that gate. Oops, wrong die. And he's 6, and he closes that gate. And now we have experience point goes up. And all ghosts now are removed from the board, which is good, except for the boogeyman. Now we got to go get the boogeyman. And the boogeyman, let's see here. Well, first we have to do our thing here. And we get a chaos die. So that's actually pretty good. And so he's going to stay where he's at, and then he's going to roll. That helped us really, really a lot. And he does not roll that symbol, so now the Ghostbusters are going to get to go. I think Venkman is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. Winston will remove a slime, and he will go 1, 2. Wait, say 1, 2. Ray will go 1, 2, 3, 4. He's not close enough yet. And then Egon will go 1, 2, 3, 4. And so the Ghostbusters are closing in. Let's roll our chaos die. We get a square. So that is a closed gate. Where is the square one? Waves, circle, square. Alright, that would be Egon. So a ghost is going to come out from there and it's going to come here. And then the boogeyman is going to try to roll. And he rolls a star, which is not what he's needing. And so it's our guy's turn. And so Venkman will roll and try to hit him. He rolls a 5, and that is a hit. So Venkman gets a hit on the boogeyman. And Venkman will try again. And he got a 6. And that is his second stream on the boogeyman. Okay, well, we're doing good so far. Now Winston's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, Ray's turn. Okay, now wait a minute. I forgot. He got hit. So let's see what we have to do. Moves 2 spaces. 1, 2. Okay, so he would have popped and slimed Venkman. And if Venkman gets slimed, he gets an experience, but he does not get to shoot. Okay, so we only have 1 stream on him. Okay. Now it's Winston went. Now it's Ray's turn. Ray's gonna go. Okay, he missed. So he's gonna move here. He's gonna move back to here. And Ray is going to try to hit him again. That time he did. He hit him. So he hit him. And that means he's going to move. 1, 2. And he's going to slime Ray. Egon's turn. And Egon will try to hit him. Okay. And that's going to move him back. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Yeah, he's going to move him back here to here. And I'm going to move Ray 1, 2, and that is the end of the turn. So let's see here. He moved out of thing, so he has no more streams on him because he's moved out of range. So we got to get our guys closer. It was a good try, but hey. So let's go ahead and roll the die, and we have a ghost, another ghost come out, and it's going to be up here. And then the boogeyman is going to try to roll, and he does not. Okay, so it's our hero's turn. So let's do Venkman. Venkman is going to have to. We gotta get closer, but we gotta get the slime off. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move his slime, and that's the end of his turn. Well, actually, we're gonna do this 1, 2, and then Winston's gonna remove his slime. So we'll go 1, 2, right here, and then Winston will remove his slime, and that's Winston's turn. Ray is just going to move 1, 2, and that's it. And then Egon is going to move 1, 2, and he's going to remove the slime from Ray. And that is basically their turns. So let's go ahead and see what happens. We roll the die, and we get one of the ghosts coming from one of these guys. It's going to have to be Ray, and he's going to get a ghost there. And then let's see. Circle. So the boogeyman does not get the gate forth again. So Venkman's going to go. He's going to try to hit him. 4. Is that what we need? A 4? It is. He hits him with a 4. So the boogeyman's going to move 1, 2 right there. Okay. Ray's going to pop him again, or try to. and he missed. So what that's going to do is it's going to put him here. Okay, Winston is going to move, and he's going to try to hit him. That's a 5. That's a hit. However, he's going to pop him for 2. He's going to move in and slime him, so Winston gets slimed. Okay, Ray's going to go, and he hits him with a 6. That's 3. However, he's going to end up getting 1, 2. He's going to end up getting slimed. And so Ray's going to get slimed, and that's going to be the end of his turn. Now, if Egon can hit him, we've won the game. So let's see, we get 2 tries. 4. And I believe that is a hit. And that is the 4th stream on him. And so the boogeyman has been captured. So let's go ahead. Everybody gain experience for that. And now we've succeeded in that one. We can start our next adventure. And that one went a little bit better. Because he's not constantly putting people to sleep, the rules are a little bit better for that. So that worked out really well. Yep. Okay. And since we basically got him trapped, so his end of turn movement, he wouldn't move because he's already there, and he only gets to try that closed gate once per round, and he got stuck on that. He could never open it. He never rolled a cross. So that was pretty good. So I think that strategy worked pretty well. So let's set up for the third scenario. Alright, so we're on our third scenario. It's Endless Midnight. Sam Hain's children are bound to him and carry out his every wish, one of them being your destruction. Shine a light on the situation to find a way out. The gates in this scenario are nicknamed Enrage Gates, as the ghosts that emerge from them are chasing down Ghostbusters left to right. Closing the last open gate moves all ghosts on the map to the spirit world except Sam Hain. 3 or higher hit a gate. 3 streams on these gates. Wow. And when missed, a ghost from the spirit world emerges from that gate and then moves 1 space towards that Ghostbuster. We win if we trap Sam Hain. So we don't have to close the gates. We can go after Sam Hain. And fail, a ghost must emerge from the spirit world and none are present. But let's have a look at Sam Hain. Yeah, 4 or higher. 5 streams on him. Oh, wow. When hit, he moves 1 space towards his Ghostbuster. When missed, a ghost emerges from Sam Hain, and Sam Hain moves 1 space in a random direction. Sam Hain is unaffected by combat unless he's in front of the Ecto-1 in line of sight and within line of sight of the front space of the Ecto-1. Wow. After Sam Hain moves, any ghost within his line of sight move 1 space. At the end of Ghostbuster's turn, Sam Hain moves 1 space to the nearest open gate. At the end of each round, if Sam Hain is adjacent to an open gate, a ghost emerges from him for each closed gate. Excuse me. Wow. So it may not be easier than we think. So let's see. Though we could just drive right up there. So let's go ahead and do that. I mean, I think the best way, here he is right here. Is right here. So let's go ahead and do this. So Venkman's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excuse me. That stupid galloping ghoul's in the way. Oh man. And we're gonna have to constantly be moving the Ecto-1, and if he's gonna constantly be moving in other spaces, it's gonna be real hard to get him now. So I don't know if this is gonna be a good strategy. This is either gonna be real terrible and I'm not gonna win or what. So what I think I may do, excuse me again, I'm sorry. Let's see here is, well no, that's okay, I'll do like this. Alright, so let's have Venkman come out. Well, shoot. Alright, we'll have Venkman come out. And let's see here what I want to do with him. I'm going to have Venkman come out here, and he's going to try to trap that little guy right there. 4, and that should be a hit. Nobody adjacent, so it's fine. He's out of the way. Okay, let's have Winston come out, and we're going to put Winston here, and we're going to move Winston 1, 2, and he's going to try to hit Sam Hain. We need a 4 or higher. We got a 5, so he popped Sam Hain 1. And he moves 1 space towards him, which is going to put him boom here. And so we're just going to leave him there. And Winston is going to get slimed. Okay. Now after he moves, which would be here, and each goes within line of sight, so it's going to move 1 space in the same direction. So this guy is going to move here, this guy is going to move here, this guy is going to move here, the gray lady is going to move there, and that's it for Ghost in line of his sight. Okay, so next up is going to be Ray. Let's get Ray out. We'll move Ray here. He's coming out. We got to move him up 1, and he's going to attack, and he misses. A ghost emerges from Sam Hain at 3, so we're gonna have a ghost come out here, and then Sam Hain will move 1 space in a random direction, and it's going to be here. And so all ghosts within Sam Hain's line of sight, which will be this one, this one. He's not in line of sight. He's not in line of sight. So that's it for that. And that's it. Ray missed. And Ray can't do anything. So we're going to have to go with Egon now. Egon comes out. 1, 2. And he's going to try to hit him. And he does hit him. So Egon puts a stream on him. And so when he's hit, he moves 1 space towards Egon, which will be right there, and he's going to slime Egon. And then every ghost in line of sight, which will be this one, is going to move up. And that's it. That's it for Ghost in line of sight. So we have 2 streams on Sam Hain. He's there. So we're looking good so far. So let's go ahead and roll the. Oh, that's the wrong die again. Yeah, mouse die, and we have a square, and square is the only closed gate. So let's see, closed gate. A ghost emerges from the spirit world from each Ghostbuster within line of sight of Sam Hain. Wow. Well, that's going to be our 2 guys. So let's see what's going to happen. 5, and it's going to put 1 here, and actually it's going to mix with these 2. So these 2 are off, and we get a biggie here, and then another one from him, 7. All right, and he's going to be there. Okay, now let's see. At the end of each Ghostbuster, oh shoot, he will move 1 turn towards each open gate. Well, crap. I forgot that. So that would have been 1, 2, 3, 4. But he would have been moving 1 space, so he never really would have moved. Okay, so that's fine. Alright, we just forgot about that, but he would have moved back because when he gets hit, he moves 1 space towards the Ghostbuster, so they would have moved him back. Alright, so it's our hero's turn, and it's Venkman's turn, actually. And Venkman is going to deposit this ghost to the spirit world, into the thing. And then we're going to move him 1, 2. And that's it for him. Okay, so now we'll move him towards the nearest open gate, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll move him here. And Winston now will go. And it's Winston's turn. And since Sam Hain moved, all ghosts within line of sight, but you know, there are no ghosts in Sam Hain's line of sight, I guess, except for the gray lady. She can move here. Yeah. Well, I guess he kind of, no, he kind of wouldn't have been in the line of sight. Alright, so let's roll for Winston. Ray. Yeah, Winston. Wrong die. Alright, he got a 6. So that's his one action. And then his second action is, of course, his first action would have been to remove the slime. His second one action would have been that. Okay, when hit, he's going to move 1 space towards him. He's going to hit him, so he's going to slime him again. And then he's going to stay there. And then I guess the gray lady is the only one in line of sight, and she will move there. And that is the end of that turn. So Sam Hain will move, and then the gray lady moves. And I think that's it for everybody in line of sight. The gray lady's is a problem. We got 3 streams on Sam Hain. And we got to, God, man. We got to get him back over here. So let's go ahead, and Ray is going to remove a slime from Winston. And then we'll move him. Well, that's it. We can 1, 2. Egon's gonna go, and Egon still does have line of sight on him, and so he's gonna move 1 space this way. She's gonna move 1 space that way, and well, let's see, who's got Egon still has him within distance because there's no wall blocking. Okay, so I'm going to move Egon 1, 2, and then we're going to roll to see if we can hit him. And we do. We get another one. 6. And that's going to move him 1 here, and then he's just going to go there. He's going to slime Egon, and then she will move 1 this way. And that is it for everybody in line of sight. And so Sam Hain will move 1 space. And we're still 1, 2, 3. Okay, well, that's going to be a problem, because the Winston is going to lose his streams on Sam Hain. Let's take Winston Zedmore streams off. Keep Egon's on. And that is the end of the turn, and let's see what happens. Dang it, rolled the wrong die again. We have the star. So we have open gate, and a ghost is going to come out from that gate. 4. And we're going to put that there. And let's see here. Sam Hain is not adjacent to an open gate, so it's our hero's turn. Venkman's going to go 1, 2, and he will try to hit Sam Hain. Alright, he gets a 5, so he pops him. And what's going to happen is now Sam Hain is going to move 1 space towards him. And let's see, the gray lady is in his line of sight, so she will move there. And that's basically it. And now the end of the turn, Sam Hain will move 1 space again this way. Okay, so it's going to be Winston's turn. He's going to move 1, 2, and he will try to hit him. And he gets a 5. So that's fine. He will move here. He's going to slime Winston. And then there are no ghosts in the line of sight. Then he's going to move this way. Okay, so we're still good. Actually, let's see how many. I have 3, 4 on him. 4 on him. If Ray can go 1, and he can't. Okay. So well, actually, Ray can go. Let's see here. Let's figure out what we want to do with Ray. This is kind of getting ridiculous because he's moving and we're going to get, he's going to go, he's actually going to go next turn, he's going to move down here. So I got to get him somehow, some way. And let's see here. Ray can't get to him. So it's going to end Ray's turn. Now he's going to move down here. And now that's blocked. And so now all the slime hits come off. Just terrible. Egon will spend an action to remove slime. And now Sam Hain, this ghost will move 1 down here because he was in line of sight. Well, actually he won't because he moved in there. See, it says after saying any ghost within, okay, he does move 1, he moves 1, he moves 1, and that's it. So we kind of got a problem here. Now what he's going to do, we're going to roll on the die here, and we get a star. So a ghost is going to emerge here. And then Sam Hain is next to an open gate. A ghost emerges from him for each closed gate. We're going to get 1 ghost. It's going to be 5. And it's going to be here. So that's where we're at. Let me check on the red lines real quick. Let's see what the red lines block. Okay, actually Sam Hain is not going to be, is still going to have all the stuff on him because orange does not block. This is orange. Orange does not block line of sight. It blocks movement. You can't move through it. So he still technically, I guess, would have the 4 things on him. And if we can get Venkman 1, 2, and if Venkman can freaking hit him, then we've won the game. Five, and Venkman does hit him, and there goes Sam Hain. I don't know, maybe I played this one a little bit wrong, but who knows. But we've won that one, and we've gained some experience for everybody. Let's see. And almost everybody's at level 3. That seemed a little easy, but well, no, we didn't win because that's right. Ecto 1 was not in line of sight. Ugh. Okay. So actually, we did not win. So let's go ahead and let's go ahead and keep playing and move everything back down. We got to get the Ecto 1 back again. God dog it, I forgot about that. Okay. Well, I don't know what we're gonna do. Let's send. Shit. Okay, Venkman still hit him. Well, no. He can't do anything. So what I'm going to have Venkman do is he's going to remove slime from Winston. Okay, so everybody's free of slime. He's going to go towards the nearest open gate, so we're going to keep him around there. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to try to box him in. Ray is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's going to be his maneuver to go in there. And Egon is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to try to box him in because he's going to stay around the open gate. Okay, so let's see here. He's not moving because he's at the open gate. Let's see what we get. We get a cross. We're going to have a ghost come out. That cross. And we're going to have a ghost here. And then Sam Hain here is at closed gate. So we're going to have another ghost come out. And it's going to kind of right there. So we're kind of in trouble. Alright, so Venkman. Oh, man. I'm basically going to lose a turn here. So let's get Ray. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I would have had Venkman move 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Winston wouldn't have done anything. He would have took the slime off Egon. So there's that. And then let's say here, let's move this up 1, 2, and that's it. And then he's going to maneuver. He is in line of sight. He's going to maneuver out of the vehicle here and then move here. And that's basically the end of the turn. Let's see what we get. We get a cross. That's up there again. 2. So we're going to put a ghost here. And now Sam Hain is going to get a ghost come out. 3. Right there. Alright, so we gotta pop Sam Hain this round, or we are in some serious trouble. And we got that stupid Boogaloo right there in the way. However, Venkman can try to hit him. So let's do this. 2, and that's a miss. A ghost emerges from Sam Hain. Yeah, it's not gonna go well. So this ghost is gonna go here. And he will move. Sam Hain will move 1 space in a random direction. He's going to move 5. He's going to move. He can't move anymore, so there's that. So he's just going to stay there. And then I'll have Venkman do this again. And he misses again, for crying out loud. And a ghost emerges here. Okay. Next up is Winston. And I'm going to have Winston go here. And well, I gotta get a ghost. So I'm gonna have Winston turn around and try to trap that ghost. And he misses. Good God, Winston. Alright, he's gonna move here. And he can't move anymore, and he's gonna slime Winston. Alright. Well, this is probably gonna be the end of the game right here. Short, sweet one. Ray is going to try to hit, and he does hit Sam Hain. There's 1 on Sam Hain, and Sam Hain is going to move 1 space here, and Ray will hit him again. And he missed, and we can't get a ghost out of the spirit world, so Sam Hain wins this scenario. So we're 1 and 2. That was not good. That was a little complicated. Keeping that Ecto 1 there in front of him that makes him very, very hard. Okay, so let's set up for a final scenario and see what happens. Best we can do is tie. Alright, so we're on scenario 4. This is breaking the ballroom. The hotel inspectors are on the way, and the Sedgewick can't afford to lose its 4-star rating. Even more important, you'll lose your bonus if you can't bring this situation to a speedy end. The only problem is the ghost you need to bust still hasn't manifested. The gates in this scenario are nicknamed Boogie Gates, since a missed shot brings you a deadly dance partner. Closing the last open gates moves all ghosts on the map to the spirit world except for the Boogaloo. 4 or higher to close a gate, 2 streams. When you miss, a ghost from the spirit world emerges. We win if we summon and defeat the Boogaloo. We lose if a ghost cannot emerge from the spirit world. And here's the Boogaloo right here. It's this big model right here, as you can see. 2 hit, 3 or higher. 9 streams. Moves 2 spaces towards that Ghostbuster. When missed, a ghost from the spirit world emerges from that Ghostbuster space, and then the ghost and that Boogaloo move 1 space in a random direction. When trapped, remove Boogaloo from the scenario instead, and each Ghostbuster gains 3 XP. Terrain and ghosts do not block line of sight to Boogaloo. When 2 Boogaloo manifestations occupy the same space, remove them both from the scenario and place the Boogaloo into that space. So we got to get 2 of these guys to merge to each other. At the end of each round, each Ghostbuster within Boogaloo's line of sight moves 1 space at random 3 times. Obstacles on edge map stop moving. So, and we don't have many ghosts in that thing. So we need to really close some gates and bust some ghosts, or we're going to have problems. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to move the car. Venkman's going to start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I think we'll go 5, 4. And we'll just do it like that. Venkman will come out. That's the end of his turn. Winston will come out. And I want him to try to hit that guy right there. And let's see. He does. So we put a thing on him. And he's going to move 1 space. And then Winston is going to try to hit him again. And he does. So Winston captures the ghost, although he's going to get slimed in the process. Okay. Ray is going to come out. And I think Ray is going to remove the slime from Winston. Gain experience. And then he's going to try to hit that gate right there. And he does. So we put 1 there. Egon will come out, and we have Egon right here. And Egon will try to hit that Galloping Ghoul. And he does. And let's see what else I can do with Egon. I can try to hit that Fearsome Flush. Actually, there's no yellow line there, so I can try to hit the gate. But I missed on that. So a ghost from the spirit world emerges from that Ghostbuster. So we're going to have a ghost come out. It's going to be 8. And he's going to come here. And he's going to slime Venkman, who will gain an experience point for that. But that is the end of the turn. Let us roll the die. And we get square. And there we go. A ghost from the gate, from the spirit world, emerges from that gate, then moves 2 spaces towards the nearest ghost. If there are no ghosts on the map, another ghost from the spirit world. Okay. So he's going to move actually 1, 2, and then they're going to merge, and they get taken out. And we have a Boogaloo here, right there. This is kind of what we needed. Alright, so let's go ahead and continue on, and it's Venkman's turn. And he only has a 1 action that he can do because he has slime on him. So we will just remove the slime. Winston will deposit this ghost. And he's going to gain an experience point for that. And then we'll move him 1. And he will try to hit that Fearsome Flush. And he does. And a Fearsome Flush takes 1 stream to trap. Alright, so he's going to slime 2 spaces away in 4 directions. Let's roll the movement die and see which way he rolls. Slime. He rolls 3, so it's going to be 1, 2. He's going to slime Ray, and that's it. That's the only one who he slimes, but he has been captured. Alright, it's Ray's turn. Now, he's on level 2, so he can remove that slime for free. And he will try to close that gate. He does. So this gate is closed. He's going to gain an experience point. And then I'm going to move him 1, 2. Alright, and that's it. Egon will try to trap that fearsome flush, and he misses. Or does he hit him? No, he hits him. Okay, and let's see which direction. 5, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Nope, hits no ghost, so he does get the fearsome flush. And Egon will now maneuver and put these 2 ghosts into the spirit world, and he's going to gain some experience for that. And that is the end of the turn. So let's see what we get. We get the random roll. We kind of needed that. So we'll start up top. He's going to come down here, and he's going to move 1 space, 5. Okay, he's going to move 2. The fearsome flush here. He's going to move 4, and that boogaloo right there is going to move 1, 2, and then he's going to move 1. Okay, that boogaloo is going to move 1, 2, and then 7 is going to be here. That fearsome flush is going to move 6, so he's going to just stay there. Alright. That one right there is going to move here, and then move here. This boogaloo is going to move 1, 2, and he actually will go there, and then he will move 1 here. This one will go 1, 2. He will move 1 here, and this one will go 1, and then down, and this fearsome flush is 4, so he will go against the wall, and then this one will go 1, 2, and he will move 4, 1 here. Okay, and that's the end of the turn. Let's see what we're going to do. We have Venkman. Ish. Okay, let's move Venkman 1, 2, 3, 4. Winston doesn't want to kill that guy, so we're going to move him 1, 2, 3, 4. Ray is going to try to hit that gate. He does. Let's put a thing on there, and then with his second turn he will try to do it again, and that time he misses. And then a ghost from the spirit world will emerge from Ray, and there we go. Goes there. Egon is here. Let's see if I can get 1, 2. See if he can hit that boogaloo. He can. So, and then he's going to hit him. And he's going to move 1. And then that's it. And that's the end of the turn. And we have circle now, and so a ghost is going to come out here, and then it's going to just be right there. Okay. So it's Venkman's turn. He's going to try to close this gate. And he hits it. And he will try a second time. And I think he missed. Yep. And so Ghost is coming out here. Okay. Winston is going to move back 1, 2, and he's going to deposit this fearsome flush. So he's going to gain experience point. And he will try to hit that boogaloo right there. And he does. So let's put a thing on him, and then this guy's going to move 1 space. And then that's his turn. Ray is going to try to finish closing the gate. And he does. So this gate is now closed. He's going to move up. And then let's see here. I'm going to try to get him 1, 2. And then Egon is going to try to finish closing this gate. He fails. So Ghost is going to come out. That's 1 right here. And let's try to close it again. God damn it, Egon. Come on. Alright. 7. So right here. And that's the end of the turn, and we gotta start doing some stuff here. And we have, again, with the wild here. So let's move everybody. We kind of got lucky with that. Let's start up top. He's gonna go 1, 2. This guy is gonna actually move, and then boop. They're off, so we have 1 there. The fearsome flush up there is going to go 1. So he's basically going to go here. That fearsome flush there is going to go 4. So he's going to basically come to the wall. The galloping ghoul is going to go 3. He's going to go here. And then we have the other fearsome flush. Let's start with him. He's going to move 6, and he's just going to stay where he's at. That boogaloo here is going to move 1 space towards the nearest Ghostbuster. Okay, so we take these off, and we have our big guy on the board now. And then we have this one now is going to move. He's going to move here, and then he's going to move up there. Okay, this boogaloo is going to hit him, and then go up 1, and he's going to slime Zedmore. This boogaloo is going to move here, and then move 1 down. This one's going to move here, and he's going to go 1 down. This fearsome flush is going to go here. This one's going to go move here, and he's going to go down again. This one's going to move here, and he's going to slime Peter, and then he's going to move here. And Peter gains an experience point, and he's going to move there, and then he's going to go back down, and he's going to slime Peter again. That's going to be another experience point. And then the fearsome flush is just going to move down here. Okay, so we got the big guy out. We kind of got lucky. Alright, so Venkman has an extra action since he's got his experience. Let's go ahead, and he's going to remove 1 slime token, and that's all he can do. Winston can't do anything. Well, he could remove a slime. But let's see if he's going to try to hit the big guy. We need a 3 or higher. And we got it. So he hits the big guy. And this is going to move 1, 2. And so both him and Ray are slimed. Now it's Ray's turn. Now Ray can remove a slime for free. So, and Ray's going to try to hit him, and he does. So it's 2. However, Ray's going to get slimed again, and that's the end of his turn. Egon is going to move 1, 2, and he's going to try to hit the guy, and he fails. And a ghost from the are going to come out, and they're going to move 6. So he's going to come out, they're going to come down here, and Ray's basically slimed 2 times, and Egon is slimed once. And that's the end of the turn. And we're going to have problems. Square, we don't have a square, so I have a closed gate. Shoot, nobody's within line of sight, so no ghost is going to come out, and then that's the end of the turn. Alright. Alright, each Ghostbuster within Boogaloo moves 1 space at random 3 times. Okay, so we got these 3 here. Let's start with Egon. He's going to go 1, 3, he can't, and 5, and he can't. So he's stuck there. Winston is going to move 2, he can't, 7, he can't, and 5, he can't. And Ray can't. He can't do anything. So they're kind of hemmed up. Alright, so Venkman's going to go. Venkman's going to try to close this gate. And he failed. Damn it. Okay, so a ghost is coming out. And it's going to be 4. And it's going to be right here. And Venkman's going to try again. And this is all or nothing, folks. Wait, actually, he can't. He's -1 action. So he can't. Oh, that's right. He can spend. He has 3 actions, so he can do that, as a matter of fact. So, all right. This time he closes it. There we go. It's the end of his turn, and now it's Winston. Winston can't do anything but remove 1 slime. Ray can remove 1 slime, and then he can remove his 2nd slime. Actually, what is he going to do? He's going to remove Egon. No, he can't. They can't do anything. So there we go. That's the end of the round. And if I roll anything but a wild, we've lost the game. And we've lost the game. No ghosts were able to come out. So there we go. Okay. Honestly, this is probably one of the better scenarios, I think, because it uses a lot of the cartoon people. But it's still ridiculous hard, and the rules are still a little wonky. And like, I only won 1 of them. I might could have won this one, but you know, I don't know what to say. I got boxed in. But it's still, you know, if you're playing with kids, and it's still a little fun, little bit to play. I do like the ghost, and it does feel the good theme. You just got to work with the rules and be prepared to lose a lot. Either that, or I just play this game horribly. I don't have a good strategy, and I stink at it. Either way, we've had fun. So I hope you enjoyed it, and until the next time, have fun.